Hey, everybody. Can I share something with y'all? I've always imagined myself being famous. Like, I don't know why. Some people just, I ain't gonna say I don't know why, but some people, especially when you're young, you have certain dreams. And I've always saw myself being famous. That's one of my dreams. I don't know why, because I thought people on TV were cool. um, because, it takes a unique talent to just, be in the public's eye. So, you know, I just found myself being totally absorbed into YouTube, you know, um, just studying, people's formats and some of people's body language and, you know, some gestures. Like a lot of YouTubers who are highly subscribed to, they have a certain level, I guess, of professionalism when it comes to making YouTube videos. That smile comes across my face because I'm putting myself out there more, vlogging. I guess this is what you would call it. Maybe 2 summers ago, I specifically wrote out exactly where I saw myself going. I wrote out an affirmation when it came to um, employment, or I wouldn't even say employment, but business success, financial success as well, um, professional. There you go. I said that I wanted to work at home or on the go, um, doing readings, making jewelry, um, and blogging. I said I wanted to make X amount of dollars. Um, and it was some other things, but I think this was more so geared towards my business success or my ambitions when it comes to um, making some form of. I'm very careful with the words that I use now because I know how important it is, you know, when you speak, the power behind your words. And being that I'm really actively conscious about that, I'm choosing my words wisely. Um, so I guess I would just leave that there with the affirmation thing that I wrote out 2 years ago. So for a while, I felt very stuck when it came to pushing forward success wise. Like I felt like I was being met with block after block, circumstance after circumstance. Like, can I just get a minute to breathe? Like those type of circumstances where my focus was off. I was being pulled in this direction, that direction. And it was really hard for me to focus on those accomplishments. I would put some energy and effort, some focus into it, but it was very undivided, or it was very divided. It was scattered. But with adjustments, I'm more so focused on those ambitions, those goals, I would say. Um, More so now than ever before. The reason why is at this particular stage that I'm in, and maybe a lot of you are in this stage as well, because I feel like this is collective energy where people are cutting away those final attachments to be set free, to follow follow the desires of your heart. I feel like I'm in that stage, and I feel like a lot of people are in that stage. Like I said, you know, some people are really afraid to move forward. They're afraid to face those fears. But behind fear is like the most phenomenal, liberating feeling ever. Like, if you push past that fear, you do not know what type of relief will come to you, or you don't know what's behind that fear. You don't know that greatness is, like, really greatness is behind that fear. So, you know, a lot of you may have experiences where, you know, you have to face your fear and you feel yourself being a little bit more freer, but certain things, you know, were some of your biggest fears. And I feel like a lot of people are being met with their biggest fears, and with the courage and the strength to push forward past that fear, to be launched into um, the best version of them. I feel like after the final fears, nothing can stop you, nothing can hold you back. It was some things that I had to let go. Like, I would say maybe the beginning of this year, I started slowly cutting things out, cutting people out, and just really, really, really focusing on me, focusing on what I felt was needed for my evolution. Like, it was like focused energy, um, of making me a better person. So, I don't know about any of y'all, but like me personally, this was an inward year for me. Like, everyone's, no, I would say that, like, for the most part, if you're in the process of truly knowing yourself, you have to go inward. So a lot of people are going inward to find the answers and things like that, to find out their true nature, like who they really are. And I'm like finding that out about myself through, you know, certain experiences. But yeah, back on that fear thing. I'm almost like excited to, and that's another thing. It's your perception on things too. But let me go back. almost excited to face my fears. Um, like when a fear comes, I'm ready to face it. I'm excited because I know behind fear is going to be something great. Just got to push past the fear. Like with that, okay, now when I was saying like it's all about your perception, instead of being afraid, like I was reading an article and I just found it very interesting how um the author said, you know, fear and excitement has the same effects on the body, you know. So instead of viewing fear in, you know, a negative sense, view it in a positive sense and say that it's excitement, you know. And so, you know, that's probably going to be a jewel for you if you have any fears that you need to face, especially when it comes to being your best version. So, me personally, it's a lot of things that I have to face. One is public speaking in front of a, you know, a live crowd. Like, this is just the beginning of it. This is somewhat easy. This is easy, you know, but being in front of a crowd, that's like one of my biggest fears. And I'm just putting it out there because now I'm going to have to face it. And I'm excited. I'm excited. For real. So, like, I hope everyone is just, like, encouraged to face their fears today. Whatever fear that you may have, something that brings you anxiety, you know, try to face that fear. Like, what is that fear going to do to you? Like, for real, what is that fear? Humiliate you? What is humiliation? It's nothing. Get over it. It's nothing. It didn't kill you, did it? I'm just saying. So face your fears. I'm going to be facing mine. I am facing mine. I hope you all are too. So, I'm going to leave it on that note. And if you're wondering why I'm outside at night in almost all my videos, no, I'm not going to say almost all my, that's like over exaggerating. But it's very peaceful at night, and I like to connect to nature. This is like some of the only times that I actually have a chance to get to myself and do what I love to do in peace, you know. So I'm grateful for this moment and just being able to share with y'all regardless of, you know, it being dark. I have a candle for y'all. I have a candle going for y'all. But um yeah, I'm gonna leave it there. So everyone, be sure to check out the description box. Check me out. Connect with me for real. I actually enjoy talking to y'all and like finding out how similar we all are and like how we have similar situations, because I've come across a lot of people that we're going through the same thing. And, you know, sometimes, you know, we can encourage each other. I know I have moments where I'm like, I just need to vent. I know this is the reason why it's happening, but it's still, I feel it. And then it's sometimes, people experience it and sometimes need a boost to see the higher perspective, and that's okay. So I'm here. Connect with me, y'all. Until next time.